Good afternoon, Eagles. I'm Austin Strauss,
And I'm Hunter Stefanich.
and your afternoon announcements start right now.
Today after school, the Avon High School Model UN group will hold its second meeting from 3:15 p.m. to 4 p.m. Please feel free to come and check it out. Even if you could not attend the first meeting, there is no commitment in coming and just see how Model UN conferences work. Avon High School students will be attending a Model UN conference at Case Western Reserve University in March of next year. Until then, we'll be working together with students from St. Edward High School and staff from Cleveland Council on World Affairs to learn how to prepare for the conferences.
Book Club will meet next Monday, October 28th, from 3:15 p.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. in room 217. We'll talk about the October books, Agatha Christie's and Then There Were None, and Stephen King's Pet Sematary. We'll also tell you about the new young adult books at the public library and some of our plans for the November and December meetings. Join us.
Now we're going to send it over to Mr. Sindelar with more information about bowling.
Awesome.
Hey, time out. Yesterday. All right, this is what we did. Just listen.
All right, so this Friday there's an information meeting regarding varsity bowling. I know there's still a lot of people who have questions, what all entails, all that fun stuff. In a nutshell, we will have a total of 17 matches where we'll bowl against other schools in the area. During that time, we'll also have tournaments, and then we'll have district and sectional qualifiers at the end. We could qualify to go to states. So far, what I've seen this year, I think we have a couple kids who could qualify. Right now, we have about 10 to 12 kids who are interested in bowling. I can have up to 16, so if you're still interested, you can still join. Come to the meeting on Friday in my room 254 at 3:15. I can get you all the information you need. And if we need to, we'll have a tryout, and if not, we will start practices and figure out who's going to be on JV and varsity and go from there. Our matches are going to be on Mondays and Wednesdays, and practices most of the time are going to be on Fridays. So if you have any questions, please feel free to email me or stop by my room, and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you have.
Thank you for that, Mr. Sindelar. Student Council will have a meeting on Tuesday, October 29th in room 172 from 3:15 to 4:15 p.m. To discuss all the events that are happening this fall and winter. If you are interested in helping out or are a Student Council member, please stop by and get a calendar.
Now we'll send it over to Mr. Henderson with more information on the Washington, D.C. trip.
I think there's a lot of really good reasons why the seniors should think about going on this DC trip. As I explained to all of you that made it to the meeting last Sunday, it's a great capstone. First and foremost, it's a great capstone to your educational career. I know not all of us started in Avon, but we're all going to end here, our educational careers. And I think that everything that you have learned from the time you were in kindergarten, not everything, but all the things that are civic oriented, that are socially oriented, that are all about our country and our values, they come together all in that city. And visiting Washington, D.C., some of you have been there before, but doing it with us with a guided tour where we're able to get into all the museums that you want to go see all the sites that maybe you only got a chance to spend a little bit of time at with some professionals, not me or Miss Maloney even, but some of these professional tour guides that really know the information, the ins and outs. You can learn so many things about some of these cool places you've heard about for your entire lives up to this point. So that's one reason. I think another great reason is this is really the last time that you guys are going to have an opportunity to be with your whole class. And I know that some classes, we know this, some classes are so disjointed and there's so many different cliques and they're like, what do I care about going on this trip with all these other people? Every year, without fail, and I'm serious about this, you can ask Miss Malone this, you can ask other teachers that have gone on this trip, without fail, you guys become this big, cohesive group. You're going to miss each other. Everyone's crying on the way home together. Everyone's just loving everyone. So that's another great thing, is that you guys come together as a great group, and it's an amazing experience in that way.
Thank you for that, Mr. Henderson. On Wednesday, November 6th, Youngstown State University visits here from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. and Cuyahoga Community College from 12:30 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. Kenyon College and Cleveland State University visits on Thursday, November 7th from 12:30 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. Students are asked to make reservations in advance if interested in meeting with these college reps. Sign-up sheets are on the front counter of Student Services.
Well, Eagles, that's all we have for you today. I'm Hunter Stefanich.
I'm Austin Strauss. I'm taking the elevator out today.